Dear students of grade 8, welcome back to my English class of grade 8. It's RK English channel, YouTube channel. So today I am here with you new unit, that is unit 13 of reading 1. So we are going to discuss here reading 1 text. Before the students, let us discuss about these pictures. So here we have two pictures. What do the following charts graph represents and discuss? So you have to guess and you have to say about the charts. So what is the chart all about? This chart is all about, students, as you can guess here. It's a bar chart, and x-axis we can see the fruits here, and y-axis there are the numbers of the fruit. So in first bar we can see the number of first fruit. Okay, second bar shows the number of second fruits, and the third bar is a banana. Okay, it shows the number of bananas. So all these are represents the number of fruits, okay, in a bar chart. So in second picture we can see this is the students favorite fruits. So we have some fruits here like banana, grapes, and all apples. So I think the first fruit, so have scored maximum smileys. It's leading one. So you have 2 4 6 7 2 4 6 nine smileys mean 9 vote. It means this fruit is having more number of smileys, and this graph is having 2 smileys. So this shows the status of the fruit. And with that we have text 1, reading 1. So before reading 1, students, there are some questions. One is that what is the name of the given chart, and second is it good to increase the number of tigers? Why? So this is the text about we are going to discuss. Here is the text, students, that is reading 1. And that is the Nepal is the first country to double its tiger population. So this is the text this is the topic we are going to discuss over here. So before this I have written some words meaning here. You can see from this. And the first question we have, what is the name of the given chart? So students, this is the chart is all about the survey of the tiger, okay, in Nepal. So it's a bar chart. It is it good to increase the number of tigers? Do you think, students, is it good to increase the number of tigers, and why? Yes, we have to, you know, we have to take many initiatives in order to conserve the tiger. And we have the text that begins from here, and here we start now. Where Nepal started its fourth tiger and prey survey from December to December of last year under the lead of the Department of National Park and Wildlife Conservation, that is DNPWC, and the Department of Forest and Soil Conservation, okay, DOF-SC of Ministry of Forest and Environment. So Nepal has started, so students, its fourth tiger survey. Target and prey here meant catch and animals, tigers, uh, four tiger and hunting survey from December of last year. So under the consultation of DNPWC and the DOFSC. So periodic assessment of the tiger are being conducted at interval of time. Okay, after every 4 year, tiger this survey is being conducted every 4 years since 2009. The first, second, and the third nationwide assessment carried out in 2009, 2013, 2018 estimated 121, 198, and 235 tigers respectively. So according to the survey, okay, according to the survey, there are three surveys so far, okay, have done, and that are 2013, 2009, 2013, and 2018. So according to the survey, the number of tigers respectively are in 2009 there are 200, 121, and 2013 there are 198, and finally in 2018 there are 230 to 35 tigers are there. The latest tiger population in Nepal is nearly three times compared to figures we had in 2009 2010, which is nothing short of historical, remarked Dr. Chiranjeevi Pokhrel, the National Trust of Nature Conservation Tiger experts. So, students in Nepal, the latest population of tiger is about three times as compared to the survey done in 2009 and 2010, and yes, which is not too less, according to the Dr. Chiranjeevi Pokhrel, the National Conservation Tiger expert. He was the experts of National Conservation Tiger. So tiger are apex, predators right at the top of the food chain, and their population are, intricately linked to the health of ecosystems and forests. So this is undoubtedly big news for wildlife conservation as a whole. So here is the word like apex and intricately and the undoubtedly. So I have written the meaning of these words here. So here the word in intricately means the tough and the complicated. Undoubtedly, that is doubtless, very certainly, definitely. And in other words, apex is the peak. So yes, tiger are apex predators right at the top of the food chain. So students, tiger is the topmost predators of the food chain, and the population of tiger are related directly to the health of the ecosystem and environment and the forest. So no doubt this is a big news for wildlife conservation. Only a century ago, some 10,000, yeah, not 10,000, it is 1 lakh tigers were estimated to roam the wide landscape of Asia, but by 2010, their population in the wild has drastically dropped by 97% to about 3,200, mostly due to sub-habitat, loss and the poaching. So, only a century ago, it was estimated, the student, that there are 1 lakh tigers, which were roaming around the Asia continent and landscape. But now their population, has decreased by 97%, drastically, which results in uh, there remain only how much 32 tigers, okay, population. And here are this is because of what, this is because of the poaching, the hunting, and because of the unfavorable environment. As a response, the world 13 tiger range countries, including Nepal, has pledged to double their tiger population by 2022 TX2, and through uh, endorsing the 2010 St. Petersburg Declaration in Russia. And students, yes, there remain how many? And 32 100 tigers. And this is all because of tiger hunting and not having suitable environment for them. So as a response, 13 tiger ranges country, along with the Nepal, has guarantee and pleased, meaning of pleased here. I haven't written the word here. Pleased, we can say guarantee. Yes, and the 13 ranges countries, including Nepal, have guaranteed to double its population, by supporting the uh, set Petersburg Declaration, announcement that is in Russia. Let's move to the next page. Yes. Since then, all the tiger range countries, including Nepal, have taken important steps to achieve TX2. So here is again, I have written some words meaning. You can see here, students. You can find the answer, find the meaning. And yes, the many tiger ranges countries, including Nepal, they all have taken important steps, to double this tiger population. And TX2 is the target to double the population in order to for what? In order to save the tiger hunting. Mm, yes, since the 2010 declaration to save tigers from the threat of extinction, there have been important initiatives made in Nepal at all levels. During this period, additional habitats for tiger and prey species have been secured, namely with the establishment of Banke National Park and the extension of Parsa National Park. Yes, the many initiatives have been taken, in order to double the its tiger population. And yes, from hunting after the declaration of 2010, many initiatives have been taken place, in Nepal. So during this period, students, what happened during this period? Yes, with the establishment of Banke National Park and the expansion of Varsa National Park, habitat for tiger and other species have been, ensured. So this is the steps that have been taken by the our country in order to conserve the tigers. So first one is establishment of Banke National Park, and second is the expansion of the Parsa National Park. So next one, the special institution for the conservation of tiger have been formed right from the top political level to the community grassroots. Today, the Prime Minister of Nepal chairs the National Tiger Conservation Committee, various dedicated Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, that is WCCB unit, have been set up from the center to district level to ensure that effective wildlife enforcement measures are in place at the community level. Over 450 community-based anti-poaching units have been formed. Here, students, yes, the many tiger conservation, you know, tiger conservation organization have been established at the high level. Yes, at the high levels today, our Prime Minister also themselves is the head of the Tiger Conservation Committee. So, on the other hand, WCC, that is what Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, have been also established from top to the bottom level, okay, in order to ensuring the implementation of laws and act against the tiger hunting. And for that there are how many anti-hunting units? There are 450 anti-hunting units are there, okay, in order to stop the hunting of the tigers. Now, the role of the local to national to global partnership is vital for this success story, with increased investment and the support coming from both domestic and international stakeholders. Stakeholders means the entrepreneurs, entrepreneur. Yes, for this success, participation from both local, for this success, students, the participation from both local and the national are very important. Yes, of course, both they must play a vital role in order to conserve the tiger. For that, there is also increase in yes financial support from both from the domestic and the international level and entrepreneur. So for this both the international and domestic entrepreneur should come forward and do some financial support so that we can able to establish such kind of organization or anti-hunting units, okay, so that from with the help of that we can stop the hunting of tigers. So these are some initiative should be taken by the local and the domestic. There is an increase in also increase in the support that is coming from the local, domestic, and the international entrepreneurs. And now we have yes. Now poaching. Poaching means the killing and hunting, illegal wildlife trade, and the impact of climate change will continue to threaten the survival of tigers. Moving into the future, sustainably managing the increased tiger population of Nepal will require additional measures over what is already working well. Habitat management efforts supporting large tigers, prey species like goat, swamp deer, sambar, nilgai, and the wild buffalo will need to be prioritized. Prioritize managing human tiger conflicts and the engaging committees meaningfully to create condition for coexistence with tiger with the increasingly important. So in this paragraph, students, a tiger, so tiger, will always remain, remain continuously threat. And there will remain what threat always remain threat to the tigers. So why there is a threat to the tiger? Why? This is the reason behind that: because of the hunting, poaching, hunting, illegal trade of wildlife, and the sudden climate change. These are the some factors, you know or the reason. Because of these reason, tigers are in threats. And moving ahead in future, so some important initiatives should be taken so that this increasing number of tiger would sustain for long time. And we should take some habitat initiatives for the tiger prayers and prey species like gaur, deer, we have nilgai, etc. In order to work for these conservation of the tiger, the participation of such organization should be increased. So this could be the initiative that we can take. And the final students, the tiger, Nepal's tiger conservation success will have to be backed. Backed is helped or sponsored or funded by someone. By good science that is able to drive policy and action, the planning, construction, and the development works need to be wildlife friendly, effectively managing corridor in that, you know, with that. Students, this tiger conservation, will have to be sponsored or helped or funded by good good science, which will leads to better policy. Yes, and action. All the initiative, students, which are taken place must be wildlife friendly. There should be no such kind of that can create problem, that can hurt the tigers. All action should be wildlife friendly, and as a good and a wider, and there should be what, and move to the managing corridor one. This is a passage, we can say passage or way. Let's move to the next text page. So here is the final line. We have some lines that is here is words also: landscape, scenery, environment, dispersal means spread. So uh, yes, effectively managing corridors in a way that connect tiger habitats at the landscape level will continue to have a major role in the safe dispersal of tiger. So as a good wider passage, a good wider passage, way should be there, and that the tiger can have suitable and friendly environment, and in this way this will surely help, in safe disposal of tiger. So we have studies about the conservation of the tiger, students, in this text, and that is the Nepal. And the text is all about the Nepal is the first country to double its tiger population. So with that, students, this is all about today's, and I'll be back very soon with the next video, next unit. If this video is informative or knowledgeable or some fruitful, then do you can subscribe and share my channel, students. Keep watching me. Till then, see you in the next video.